Before I start listing all the evidence against the government's corruption, I'm going to give the religion a framework. The mission of this religion is to uphold the truth, respect life, and champion freedom. We believe we should live in a world where everybody starts off with a fair shot at making it in life. Everyone from the government, the 1%, and the masses work together and without corruption to provide for everyone healthy food, clean water, housing, medical needs, fair opportunities, stability, freedom, and true justice through accountability. From the most physical bad people to the most white collar bad people, every bad person should be arrested. This religion of truth is just that, the truth. I don't need to create a story for it. The truth is self explanatory, and all anyone has to do to follow this religion is to be mindful of the truth. As a result, this religion is compatible with any beliefs that don't involve being mean to the innocent. Philosophy and faith are essential to humanity, just like art. They are vehicles humans use to express the things that are beyond our control and understanding, like our emotions or our lack of answers to existential questions, which are tied together. Our emotional intelligence is seldom used, and when it comes to the questions of our existence that we can't answer, we lash out. But the best way to express emotions is through art. The more that happens to you and the longer you live, the more the world piles onto you. At some point, you just have to express yourself. Please do not commit acts of meanness, instead, use art, because art is an expression of emotions that you can't otherwise express through logic or reasoning. Humans aren't just rationally driven, we are emotional beings. We should foster both our intellectual intelligence and our emotional intelligence so we can know not just the difference between right and wrong, or that we should choose right from wrong, but actually be able to choose right from wrong. Unfortunately, some humans manipulate others in so many ways that we are faced with some ugly truths. The greatest threat to humanity is our own arrogance and ignorance, two emotions we have no control over as a collective. Individually, we may be smart and kind, but collectively, we behave like locusts on this planet, especially the world's most powerful countries. But if the roles were reversed, anybody would have done the same. We humans are all the same, but it's hard to see that even though it's obvious. Empires have existed all over the world, and likewise, dark ages have followed afterwards, all because of human arrogance and ignorance. The remedy for these distinct emotions is the truth. The truths that can liberate us and elevate us to greater heights, the truths that force us to confront our ugly side, and the truth that human wonder and imagination shouldn't be manipulated by lies, propaganda, and psychological manipulation, or as they like to call it, marketing and advertising. Humans are the most intelligent beings on this planet, and instead of making the world a better place, we are mean to other beings. It makes me wonder what AI is going to do once it becomes the most intelligent. Currently, AI is learning from our example, and that sounds like we are preparing it to turn us into everything we turn other animals into. Imagine a world where robots and AI are the new humans. It's disturbing, but what we're doing to life on this planet as humans is mean, all because we're smarter and we can do it. I'm not saying let's go vegan, but everything we do, we should do as respectfully as possible, because we create our own problems. There are many examples that would get censored on YouTube. We should start walking the path of salvation. All it takes is baby steps. Instead of factory farms, why don't we just get our own property with a house and a self sustainable farm? We can have our own chickens. That solution would tackle housing, clean food, and all the pollution from industrial farms, shipping vehicles, plastic packaging, having to pay middlemen. I know the logistics of doing that may be insane and experts would know better, but it's about changing our mindset. The dreamers, the experts, the leaders, the followers, we should all be focused on bettering ourselves. Just because something is hard and risky doesn't mean we shouldn't do it, especially when it's the right thing to do. Learning, trying, failing, learning, and trying again for the better and to be better is what we should all be doing. In this religion, we want to use the truth to provide, protect, and progress humanity. Putting the endless pursuit of money and the mindless overconsumption of resources above life and freedom are lowbrow, and to force the status quo when it is clearly in the wrong is cowardly. We humans had a lot of work to do to escape the lies that have enchanted our ego into mindless self indulgence. Even if scientists create and discover the answers to all of our problems, we will be miserable in the greatest time to be alive in all of human history, just like we are now, all because we abandon our humanity. Let's stop making money the most important thing on this planet and start using it as a tool to create a self sustainable world that can serve as a stable foundation to human civilization, that can protect us from the fragility of the market stability. We can keep free market capitalism, but it shouldn't be the only thing we have, and it shouldn't be corrupted so bad that politicians from both parties commit insider trading and the rich corporations lobby and fund super PACs to buy political influence and monopolize the markets. That reminds me of a story I heard about AT&T. Throughout the 1900s up until the 80s, they had a monopoly that generated so much money for them, they created an institution called Bell Labs that was a place of pure science. Money was no object. Scientists could work freely in all aspects of science, and they helped create the modern world. It was a testament to how brilliantly humans can shine when they aren't sold out for money. But at the end of the day, AT&T was a money-obsessed corporation and they decided what the masses could have. The government broke up their monopoly and Bell Labs was broken and it was the end of an era, but after the pans were freed from the monopoly, someone invented the modem and the internet became available to the masses and the 1%. In both having a monopoly and ending the monopoly, humanity progressed, all because we worked together and for a better world. We should stop focusing on labels and just do the right thing. Corporations, the rich, government, the masses, we are all made up of good and evil. We shouldn't attack or sabotage one another. We are all on the same side, and the only enemy is corruption that leads to bad things and mean actions. Those are the ones who should be held accountable and dealt with. So, to sum up this religion, just keep in mind the truth, champion all life and freedom, and make